I built my first ever statue. I know some of you might already be thinking,
Bailey, you already have 2 Pops kits and Funko Pops. Aren't one of those at least considered statues?
kind of have a point, but this is my first like legit statue. I'll give you 2 seconds to guess what it is. Wait, you've already seen the thumbnail and the title. It's a Sailor Moon statue, specifically Sailor Moon's Cosmos. And I'd like you to build it with me. Let's go! Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If we haven't already met, my name is Bailey. Nice to meet you. I'm a massive anime collector, but I also enjoy things like Marvel, Disney, Sanrio, and much more. So if you enjoy that kind of content, make sure to stick around. And yes, today we are building my first statue! Actually, to be completely frank, I built it 2 months ago. I bought this statue off of this website right here. I forget the exact numbers that are in it. I found this website via Sailor Tortilla. If you haven't checked out her channel, she is like the queen of Sailor Moon collectibles, in my opinion. Definitely check out her channel after my video. Watch my video first, please, thank you. And I believe she has an affiliate code as well. Now do note that this statue might be sold out by the time I am posting this. I bought the pre-painted version. There is an unpainted version. If you want to take a jab at it yourself, make sure you read the descriptions to make sure you know how tall it is and if the paint is included. I have bought 2 other statues since then. One is a Sailor Neptune off of this website as well, and the second is a Sailor Cosmos, which honestly looks a lot cooler. And I bought it off Entertainment Earth, and if you want to check that one out, you can use my affiliate link in the description. But that's enough talking, let's build the statue. Say hi, Natalie. If I'm not mistaken, this is a collaboration of Gathering and E2046. Okay, so it looks like this is piece number 1. And underneath that sheet that had multiple tiny pieces, we do have step-by-step assembly instructions. So I had to change the camera angle because my phone was gonna die. Here's a better look at the base, and it has better lighting now. And then this is what she looks like on the base, or at least part 3. Her shoes were pretty easy to put in and to know which hole went where, because the bottom of them, here, I can actually take it out. You can see right here that the different shapes go into the different holes. And it goes in like that. Nice. I definitely wouldn't say that her outfit is white. It's more of like a very pale blue. It's almost the same color as this part of the base, and this part of the base right here is white. You can see they put the indentations around her collar, and they included the ripples underneath and in the back here. It looks so good. They even included the shadowing. Like, that's beautiful. We're using this as a table. The best way I could describe these instructions were it resembled IKEA furniture. Everything was numbered and it pointed on where it was supposed to go, but there were no descriptions. I also had difficulty putting the rod in her hand. In this moment it worked, but when I tried doing it when it was actually upright on the statue, it was not working well at all. Here is a close-up of her face and the rest of her head, and as you can see, it is gorgeous. I love the detail that is carried out throughout this entire design. In the back, you can see that they have 2 spots for her magnetic buns / pigtails, and this design is manga inspired rather than the new Sailor Moon movie's design. Now, if you are an avid Sailor Moon fan, I am going to assume you probably know who Sailor Cosmos is, but for those who don't, here is a very brief non-spoiler, or as non-spoiler as I can make it, history of Sailor Cosmos and who she is. If you watched the original anime and was wondering why you've never seen her before, well, that's because she wasn't in the original anime or the extended movies. However, she will be part of Sailor Crystal's extended movies in the latest release that was just released in Japan and will soon be released in America. She originally appeared in the last 2 acts of the manga, and she comes from the distant future due to her battle with Chaos. Like previously mentioned, she does have 2 different designs, the first being her manga introduction and the second being the anime adaptation. Now, something that is perplexing to me is that as I was going through original Sailor Cosmos art, I could not find a picture where it shows her with lavender or lilac hair in a more light blue outfit. Yet a lot of art that was made by random artists and statues do depict her with these colors. So if there is a more educated Sailor Moon fan out there, please let me know why this is so. Because her original art in the manga does depict her with an entirely white outfit with yellow / golden accents and the rainbow on her skirt. And the anime will be following this design. Now it's time to reorganize. Reorganizing my collection can easily be my favorite and least favorite part of collecting. And for those that have a large quantity of collectibles, I think I can speak on behalf of most of us that trying to dust or reorganize an out-of-box collection especially can at times be a pain, because unless you have a stool or a chair or anything nearby that is higher than floor level, you will have to take your large quantity of collectibles and put them on the floor in order to move things around around and put them back. In order to prevent the breakage of my back, if I am doing multiple shelves, I'll usually clear one shelf off and then I will move other collectibles to that shelf so then I don't have to bend all the way down to the floor in order to rearrange. Another tip for reorganizing, especially if you are doing a lot of Funko Pops that have base stands or any collectibles that have base stands that easily come off, is to make sure that you are organizing them as you are taking them off. The reason why I say that is because there have been multiple occasions when I take my Pops off the shelf and it'll be more than one collection and I put them right next to each other or in the same box. And when I go to do that and put them back on, some of the base stands fall off, and I'm pretty sure I've swapped some of them because a lot of them don't stand the way that they used to before. Cue Ed Sheeran here. So in order to prevent this, I recommend putting them in different containers entirely or making sure they are in different parts of your floor. Essentially, just make sure that they are separated. Editing Bailey here.
So remember that time I was like, watch all this footage of me redoing my collection and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Yeah, I reorganized it all yesterday and I realized I didn't record it before I did that. So here's an unedited version of my last thumbnail of what it looked like, because I definitely reorganized that bottom Sailor Moon display beforehand and it looked really good, but I don't have any good footage or photos of it, unfortunately. So yeah. Alright.
Wow, wasn't that amazing? If you're hearing light purring, yeah, it's her. Yes, ma'am. Would you like to be part of the video?
Nunnally would like to let you know that if you'd like to support us in getting more statues and stuff, and get her little kitty food, that you can use any of the affiliate links in the description below.
I had a really fun time making this video.
And so did she.
If you enjoyed this video, you'd probably like this one too. If you want to know my thoughts on the Sailor Moon and ColourPop collab, check out that video right there. Always remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you are enough. Bye!